The following video is intended for adult collectors only. Due to the fragility of this product, as well as numerous sharp points, all proper safety precautions should be taken when handling this product. What's up, Lantern fans? It's the Emerald Enthusiast, the co-host of the Emerald Echo podcast. Here with a look at the XM Studios 1/6 scale statue of Green Lantern Jessica Cruz. I am so excited to finally have a Jessica Cruz statue in my Green Lantern collection. I ordered the DC Bombshell statue twice, and unfortunately, both times it arrived broken, and I was certainly nervous about this statue coming. It took a long time to find this statue for a decent price, and when it finally arrived intact, I was overjoyed. Overall, this statue is magnificent, although I do have some minor criticisms, but before I get to those, let's take a look at the box details. The top of the box is trimmed in green, and it features a white Green Lantern symbol. The side of the box says Jessica Cruz, and it features the DC Comics and Justice League logos. On the bottom of the box, we see these logos again, as well as the logo of XM Studios. As you can see, this piece is serial numbered and designated as inappropriate for those under the age of 14. Here's a look at the bottom of the base. As you can see, it's numbered out of only 300 statues made, so this is a difficult piece to track down. From the time I received this statue in the mail until I began this review, I had this statue displayed on a high shelf. And from this particular vantage point, you can see just how dynamic this pose is. It appears that Jessica is taking flight to deal with a serious situation. As I viewed this pose, I noticed the contrast between the black and green sections of the costume. The black sections are smooth and slick, whereas the green sections are textured like a thick military garment. I really appreciate the anatomical details on this statue. Her left hand is balled into a fist, and she's pushing off of the meteorite base with her left leg. The quadriceps, the abdominals, the biceps, everything looks very realistic on this statue. Here's a reverse view of the statue, and this part of the base actually joins to the battle axe. I will say that with this right boot, while there is nothing technically wrong with it, I think that maybe it could have used just a little bit more paint detail. But I really want to call attention to the upper part of her back. The way that her rear delts and trapezius are squeezed together, this is exactly how human anatomy looks in this position. If you've seen my other Green Lantern product reviews, you'll know that I often take a considerable amount of time in my videos to examine the sculpting and paint detail on the rings. That's not really applicable here, since you can see that the energy is pouring out of her ring, really covering up any detail, and for the way that this has been constructed, I don't think that's a problem. In fact, the way that the energy is wrapped around her ring hand as well as the handle of her battle axe all the way up her forearm, it really gives the impression that the energy is alive, and I find that to be very impressive. I do have one small disappointment with this arm. The forearm actually ports into the glove, and if you look closely, it's not a perfect fit, at least on my statue. I took it apart a couple of times and reattached it, and I still couldn't get it to fit flush. Hopefully, if you pick up one of these statues, you'll have a little bit better luck in this area than I had. There's 3 different insertion points for the construct. The axe ports into the base, as well as the head of the axe ports into the handle. The handle and the glove are all one piece. That piece moves, by the way. It's not broken. It just moves up and down. But then the handle and glove piece port onto the forearm, and that's how you get the construct battle axe set up with this statue. The head ports into the collar of the uniform, And it's a very secure fit, and I do appreciate that. I like the expression here. The hair just looks amazing, the way that it's kind of blowing off to the side. It is very lifelike. And now I'm going to put this back on the statue for a better view. The skin tone, the paint application on the lips, and the all-important eye symbol, those are all on target here. Here's a close-up of the Green Lantern chest symbol. It looks like there's some missing paint, but that's actually just a trick of the light due to the metallic green. The paint applications are actually very exact, and the sculpting on this is superb. This statue is certainly a fine piece. If you decide to get one in the future, I certainly think that you'll be happy with it, provided that you can find one at a decent price. Unfortunately, I think that opportunities to buy this statue will continue to be few and far between. I've seen some statue collectors online say that the original price was already too high for a 1/6 scale statue, and that the scarcity will only cause this to be a more problematic purchase. However, if you're a collector of all things Green Lantern like I am, or you're a big fan of Jessica Cruz, I think that you'll be delighted with this statue should you decide to add it to your collection. With Jessica having so few collectibles on the market, and this being her most premium piece, I am so glad to now own this as part of my Green Lantern collection. I hope you have enjoyed this review. If so, please like and subscribe. Remember to catch me on the Emerald Echo podcast, where we cover the adventures of all of your favorite ring slingers, and that's part of the Multiverse Musings vidcast, which is available right here on YouTube. And I'll be back with more Green Lantern-related content soon. But until we meet again, this has been the Emerald Enthusiast, and thanks for watching.